Hi there guys, Sai here and welcome back. This is Feed the Beast episode 5 and I think we can start things off with a Filmcraft discovery. So, if I get it up here. Oh dear. Yeah, don't take the innuendo that might have been heard there. So, as you can possibly see at the moment, the elements on this, or the, I can't remember what they're called, aspects, I'm probably going to have them blurred out here, and I'm not going to be doing the research at the table because I'm going with Doc M's ethos that Formcraft really is all about the discovery. It's a lot of the fun is in working stuff out for yourself, so I'm not trying to not give away the recipes for any of the more complex discoveries and stuff, but I think I'll show you all of the discoveries, of course, and we can work stuff out. So this is basic transmutation. There we go. And if we look in the Thaumonomicon, oh, that gives us another research actually. Basic alchemy. You have studied the creation of simple mystical substances like nitor and elementum, as well as the transmutation of metals and other materials. You feel you have mastered enough of the alchemical art to try your hand at more advanced concoctions. So it's not really a research, just like a stepping stone, more like. So there's, I think this is thaumium, and then these two left to do, so it seems. And then I presume if I get those 4, that'll give me access to the next tier here. So yeah, all's good. Anyway, the first thing I really want to do this episode is start getting a transport system for moving around the base, because at the moment we're a bit landlocked here, since I want this face and this one free for monitors. That doesn't give us a lot of options to moving around for stuff. For moving around to stuff. And as I said at the start, I believe, I would like this room to be the main sort of transport hub. Now, this doesn't give us much options. And basically, what I want to do is have lots of different levels. With this being sort of in the centre. So I'm going to put staircases up, well, not staircases, but I'm going to put in a vertical transport system here, and the thing I would like to make these out of is the magnetizers from Industrial Craft, because they're pretty cool. They don't take much power really, 2 ticks, 2 EU per tick rather, and they're pretty fast, plus they look nice. So obviously we can't go about building that straight away, since we have to get all the Industrial Craft basic stuff set up before then and a power generation, but we can put ladders in the place of where we want the, well, where we want, what am I saying, the iron fences to go, and use that because it'll still occupy the same 2 block space. So this here is the centre of the room at the moment, and I think if we use the 4 orientations, so say we can have up here, down here, and then when you reach the end of those you can use the other 2 maybe? Oh no, saying that, we only need 2, don't we? Unless I find it's hard to get off halfway up, in which case we can use like several of them to go to different levels. So anyway, if we start off here, where's that? There. And there. These are just temporary because we need something to stick the ladders onto. And I suppose I'd better make a bunch of ladders now. What have we got here? 64, that's not much, is it not? Well, I suppose I can take it anyway. How many is that going to make? Crafting. There aren't going to be many vanilla videos this week, and that is because I'm busy working on another board game, the moment, which is pretty fun, but they take a long time to make, so yeah. 33. That is plenty to go up. So start this off. Have upwards here. We actually don't need that one there, but oh well. Come to think of it, it might be better to work from the centre, because then you can move between the iron poles really easily. I don't know. Would that work? Just trying to figure it out. Yeah, we should be able to manage that. So, I don't really suppose you particularly want to see me drilling a huge hole upwards, but you get the gist of what's going on here. So yeah, I will come back once I've broken out to the surface. Okay, so now that that's done, we need to start building stuff up here. And the way I was hoping to go about this is I've built a... Oh, sorry, there's probably a bunch of racket there, me just moving the chairs around. I've built a base on my university server at the bottom of the sea made out of stone bricks and glass in sort of semicircular tunnels connected together, and I quite like the look of it, so I figure I'll do the same thing up here, sort of like an atmospheric containment zone, especially since it means that zombies and stuff can't wander in on us. So I wanted to start off by building a dome at the top here and add some of those into it. So if we work our way out, I've got the dimensions in my head. Okay, that's that done, and I've lined it with double slabs for the moment until we get the concrete production up and running, or rather construction foam. Now to start with the dome, and it's going to have some highlights in the stone bricks. I'm not planning on leaving this as basalt bricks and glass. One of the reasons is I don't really like the look of glass next to each other massively. So something I do like the look of though is the warded glass from Thorncraft, because that stuff is beautiful. So once I've got the Thorncraft technology together to do that stuff, I will be replacing most of this with that. I do actually need a way to get to the outside. Whoops. That's silly, isn't it? I'll just leave... Saying that, I'll leave this side of the dome not done for the moment because I'm going to have an exit there anyway. So, where does this... This comes up here. There we go. That's that done. So, what do we want to be building up here is the question. And the first thing we really need... Well, there's two things I kind of want to get round to today. Those are some blast furnaces, because we could really do with steel. That stuff is handy. And the second one is... what is it? Oh yes, a power supply. And for the power supply, I'm going to be using charcoal, because we have a ridiculously large supply of logs at the moment. That is something I need to get round to later. I've modified the program for the balsa farming turtle so that it can pick up again no matter where it is in the cycle if you reload it. So now it's running pretty much constantly except when I've got it shut down. But yeah, need to get blast furnaces and a power supply set up, and the power supply I'm going to put all the way up here, because what does a coal-fired power plant need? A huge stonking chimney. Not technically inside the game, but aesthetically it could really do with a huge chimney, and I don't particularly fancy putting a chimney up all the way from the bottom, so it's going to be up here. So yeah, I think the first thing to do is I'm going to use this to extend a tunnel out this way, and then up a bit, and then stick the blast furnaces in, sort of embedded into the sides of it. But I'll probably need... Oh, there's a skeleton there, let's kill him. Look at that, smite 5. Ooh, lovely that. Yeah, we're going to need magma cream first though, so we'll head to the nether, but after this. First off though, let's build the passageway. And here we go. So, it's just a simple passageway, comes up here and ends at a huge cliff. So there's nothing really more we can actually put this direction. I'm sorry if you heard a click then, that was my ankle. Anyway, I've just put cobblestone here instead of glass for the moment, because this is where our, what are they called? Blast furnaces are going to intersect with the wall, and some on that side, though those will have to have some sort of like support thing put under them for aesthetic sense, since that like hangs over the edge of the cliff. Can't really show you from in here, I should really make a... who cares? It's only a little bit of glass. Show you from the outside. It really is right on the edge of it. Well, saying that, no, it's not really. But even so, it's pretty close. Anyhow, I think now we could do with taking a short trip to the nether. So, as I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to stick the nether portal yet, I'll just probably go and have a think about it. Saying that, no, it needs to be somewhere in this room, because this is the transport room. So what about here? It's not too bad, or maybe closer here? Now one question is, do I have enough obsidian? And actually I can just fill that in, because there's no point putting the bottom corners in. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Where's obsidian? Obsidian, yes, we've got 13, that's plenty. And we're going to need a flint and steel. Do I have one? No, and I don't believe I have any iron, which is unfortunate. Oh no, I've got 9 iron at the moment. I thought I'd used it all up on research. Boom. There we go, and a flint, which I have lots of. Not that I've got particularly any use for huge amounts of flint, since I've got the skeleton spawners inside there, and that is, yep, that's everything I need to go to the nether. Is that only, yeah, that's only 2 there, so and oh, there we go. I probably will actually move this away from the main hall, just because of the noise, now that I think about it. So, let's see what our nether looks like. What have we got? Oh, we've got a cliff here. Can't see much beyond that. We seem to be at quite a nice height, 71, that's not too bad. Some of this ever-pervasive ore over here, though we're not going to be able to really use that since it's flown underneath the lava at the moment. This stuff's quite nice here. We can centrifuge this into redstone. And... oh, no. Cinnabar dust usage. What does that give us? Mercury, sulfur. Oh, that's alright. You need mercury a lot for the electrolyzer, I think it is, or something. And I suppose sulfur. What's sulfur useful for? I think this is one of those things that doesn't really have too many uses. Sulfuric acid, that stuff's useful. Oh, gunpowder. I suppose that's alright. Do we have a nether fortress? Those bloody fire bats. I hate these things. Oh, really looking for... oh, it exploded. Is a nether fortress. Actually, I don't particularly need the nether fortress so much at the moment, but I would like one. Just for convenience sake, being close. Oh, it might be further down than us. Saying that. No. And the other thing is some... oh, there's Blaze. That gives us a definite nether fortress, surely. Yep. Just over there. So that's not too far away. It is down a bit from here, though. Saying that, I've got the long fall boots, so that's not too much of an issue. Nether fortress over there, anyway. And the other thing is magma creams, which are what we need for the blast furnaces. So, at the... how... oh! Oh, it comes up... there's a nether fortress part up here. I didn't see it because I wasn't bothered about over here due to all this lava. But I do believe... since lava flows like water in the nether, which it does, I wonder if it's blockable like water. Like, will it... no. That's annoying. It flows like water, but you can't get rid of it as easily. Oh dear. I can just make a bridge through it, can't we? Oh, I can hear a magma. Heard a slime. Oh, with a skeleton. Hello there, with a skeleton. I need to get to making some soul shards sometime soon so I can start collecting these guys' souls, because you can't use skeleton spawners to make them anymore. The spawners for them. Oh, what the heck, I can kill this guy with a bow. Since it's not going to be able to get me from over there, I've not really got that good pathfinding. There we go. Voila. Just a bit of coal, and I really want to clean this nether fortress out of lava. Anyway, I think I'll have a bit of a look around for a while, because there's probably not going to be anything too interesting happening in the next couple of minutes. I'll try and record it if there is, though, and yeah, see you soon. Time to make the blast furnaces then. I've collected all the materials. Unfortunately, I couldn't find too many magma creams, so I'm doing this instead, because I've got pretty much limitless supply of slime balls just by wandering down into the mine at the moment. And then we can make the blast furnace bricks like so. Oh, oops. I think it's this way around. Not sure though. Yep, that way around. There we go. This should be exactly the right amount for 4 blast furnaces. There we go. And the question is, do I put them into here? Oh dear. Plug's fallen out. No wonder the game's running a bit slowly. Do I put them in one block, or which will bring them into here, or do I have them outside and just interfacing here? I think it'll be better if I bring them in, so we'll get rid of these. And also how tall, because that's 3 blocks and these are only 4 blocks tall. I'll embed them one into the floor, I think, because that way the gauges and stuff are at eye level, I suppose. So it should be, if I remember correctly. Oh, not like that. Like so. Dun, dun, dun. Like that. Yes, though I can't see the tempted to move them up one now since I can't see that. It doesn't really matter, I suppose. No, I will move it up and I will assemble the rest of them and then I will come back. So standing here. And here are the blast furnaces. So just 4 of them set up here. As you'd expect, I had to make a couple more blast furnace bricks because as I was dismantling the first one, I forgot that there is lava inside them and the bricks fell into the lava, which was kind of unfortunate. I also rounded out the end here because it looked a bit strange before, and it also gives us a nicer view down when we can get into the corners like this. Unfortunately, it does appear that I've got quite a lot of footage recorded for this episode so far, and not a huge amount of it that I can cut out, as I want to keep this episode about 20 minutes long, though it's probably going to spill over to about 25 now. So yeah, I won't be able to build the power supply today, but given the rate that I'm going to be bringing out videos this week, probably one every couple of days because of doing the drafts board, there shouldn't be long for you, rather. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed the episode, and thank you for watching. I guess this is goodbye then. See you soon.